At 11-0, the Steelers were the last unbeaten team in the NFL this year and thinking a bye in the first round of the playoffs. But since Week 12, they've looked average at best. The Steelers have lost to Washington, Buffalo, and last night the Cincinnati Bengals. At 11-3, the Steelers have a one-game lead on the Browns in the AFC North with 2 left to play, including that matchup here in Cleveland with the Browns the last Sunday of the season. During the last 3 games, the Steelers' defense, which was dominant early in the year, has been decimated by injuries and looked pretty bad. Pittsburgh lost the time of possession battle with Washington, Buffalo, and Cincinnati, 3 teams in the bottom half of the NFL running the football. They also have lost the turnover battle in 2 of those 3 games and pushed the other one. They're no longer best in the league in the giveaway takeaway rankings. That dominant attacking defense the Steelers had the first 11 weeks, it's been nowhere to be found. Offensively, the Steelers have been challenged as well. Pittsburgh has run the ball for a total of 156 yards in those 3 games combined, a total of 156 yards running the football. Big Ben Roethlisberger, the quarterback, has looked every bit of his 38 years of age. He has not thrown for more than 190 yards in either of the last 2 losses, and for the 3-game losing streak, Roethlisberger has thrown 5 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, while the Browns have the Jets, who are coming off their first win. If the Browns take care of business with the Jets, the question before Browns fans is this: do you root for the Steelers to beat the Colts? That would lock up a playoff spot for the Browns. Or do you pull for the Colts to win, which would set up a winner-take-all battle with the Steelers for the AFC North in the final week of the season, where if the Browns win, they win the AFC North and get a home playoff game, but if they lose, there's a chance they could miss out entirely on the playoffs at 11-5. That would be based on the outcome of some other AFC games, which is entirely possible.
There you have a good job by Dave Bacon on that, on his Bacon Bits feature. Mary Kay, do you have there's so many different possibilities here as we go down to the last week. For the Browns' sake, what's in your mind? What's the best way of getting into that postseason? You want to win it first, or you want to hang it on and maybe win the whole thing? What do you want to do?
You know, I think what they have to do is what they've done all season long, and that is just focus on winning the next game and let everything else take care of itself and put on the blinders and not worry about what's going to happen if they, if this team does that or if the Steelers do this. In fact, when the Steelers lost their first game and a bunch of players started putting out emojis and memes about how the Steelers left the door open for them, I think Kevin Stefanski slammed that door shut very quickly of players peeking ahead to trying to win the AFC North. He needs them laser focused on the next game. We saw what happened when the Rams weren't really ready to go play the Jets last week. So, anything can happen in these football games. Now, I 100% think that the Browns are going to beat the Jets. I don't even think it's going to be difficult. I just really believe that they are going to win. But that is what has gotten them to 10-4, is to block every single thing out and only worry about the next game.